let us begin our today's English class, that is Unit 2nd, How the Dog Found Himself a New Master. What is the title of the chapter? How the Dog Found Himself a New Master. Today we are going to know about an interesting story of the dog and how he found himself a new master. As the children, now I am going to read the story. Listen to me carefully. How the dog found himself a new master. Dogs were once their own masters and lived the way wolves do, in freedom. Until a dog was born who was ill-pleased with this way of life. He was sick and tired of wandering about by himself looking for food and being frightened of those who were stronger than he. He thought it over and decided that the best thing for him to do was to become the servant of one who was stronger than anyone on earth. And he set out to find such a master. He walked and he walked and he met a kinsman of his, a big wolf who was as strong as he was fierce. "Where are you going, dog?" the wolf asked. "I'm looking for someone to take up service with. Would you like to be my master, wolf?" "I don't see why not," the wolf said. And this agreed upon, the two of them went on together. They walked, and all of a sudden, the wolf lifted his nose, sniffed, darted quickly off the path and into the bushes and crept deeper into the forest. The dog was much surprised. "What's come over you, master?" he asked. "What has frightened you so? Can't you see there is a bear out there and he might eat up both of us, you and me?" Seeing that the bear was stronger than the wolf, the dog decided to take up service with him, and he left the wolf and asked the bear to be his master. The bear agreed to this readily and said, "Let us go and find a herd of cows. I will kill a cow and then we can both eat our fill." They walked on and soon saw a herd of cows, but just as they were about to come up to it, they were stopped by a terrible noise. The cows were mooing loudly and running in a panic in all directions. The bear looked out from behind a tree and then he too ran hastily deeper into the forest. "Now, why did I have to come here?" said he to the dog. "It is the lion who rules the forest in these parts." "The lion? Who is he? Don't you know? He is the strongest beast on earth." "Well, then I will say goodbye to you, bear. I want a master who is stronger than anyone on earth." And off the dog went to ask the lion to be his master. The lion agreed to it, and the dog stayed with him and served him for a long, long time. It was a good life, and he had nothing to complain of, for there was no stronger beast in the forest than the lion, and no one dared touch the dog or offend him in any way. But one day, the two of them were walking side by side along a path that ran amid bare cliffs when all of a sudden the lion stopped. He gave a great roar and struck the ground angrily with his paw with such force that a hole formed there. Then he began to back away very quietly. "What is it, master? Is anything wrong?" asked the dog, surprised. "I smell a man coming this way," the lion said. "We would better run for it, or we will be in trouble." "Oh, well, then I will say goodbye to you, lion. I want a master who is stronger than anyone on earth." And off the dog went to join the man, and he stayed with him and served him faithfully. This happened long, long ago, but to this day the dog is man's most loyal servant and knows no other master. As we knew that, isn't it? Dog is man's best friend, and dog is the animal who is very loyal to a man, and it is very loyal servant to a man, and it is very faithful animal, isn't it? Yes, today let us know about the story of such a dog who found himself a new master. You may know that the dog and the wolf are closely related. You may also know something about how over the centuries human beings have domesticated and tamed wild animals. Here is a story about how the dog became a tame animal. Just observe this image. Here you can find the images of dog and wolf. Yes, the animals like the dog and the wolf are closely related, isn't it? Yes. You may also know something about how over the centuries human beings started to domesticate those animals, especially tamed wild animals. Means human beings start to domesticate wild animals. And here is a story about how the dog became a tame animal. Means how the dog became a domesticated animal. Let us know about the story of the dog, how he became a domesticated animal, and how he found himself a new master. Dogs were once their own masters and lived the way wolves do, in freedom, until a dog was born who was ill pleased with this way of life. He was sick and tired of wandering about by himself, looking for food and being frightened of those who were stronger than he. What happened once upon a time? Dogs were once their own masters and nobody has controlled them. They were lived the way wolves do. As we know that wolves or wolf is an animal which lived in the forest, isn't it? There was no masters for him, and they have lived their life in a freedom, means in the forest. Nobody can control them and nobody can restrict them, and they can live in the forest in their own way, means in freedom they can live in the forest. Once upon a time, like wolves, even the dogs were also lived in freedom, means nobody has to control them during that time. And until a dog was born who was ill pleased. Ill pleased means not happy at all, no joy at all, always in a sad mood and all. And with this way of life, what happened? Once even the dogs were also lived in the forest like the wolves do. They live their life in a freedom and nobody can control them and nobody can restrict them. And even though they live their life in such a freedom or in such a happy or such a pleasant way, though the dog found that they were not happy in that freedom, they were not happy in the way they have lived, and he was sick and tired of wandering about by himself, means for in search of food. They were wandering from one place to one place. Wandering means they are walking, or they can travel from one place to another by walk and all to get a food and to get a shelter and all, isn't it? Yes. Even the dog have their own freedom. They found that they were sick, means a dog found that he was sick and he was tired, means he was not ready to go or not ready to wandering from one place to another place to get its food or to get its meal and to looking for food, and even being frightened of those who were stronger than he. It started to frighten. Frighten means he started to fear about other animals or other things who were stronger than he. Have you got the points? Once upon a time, the dogs were lived the life like the wolves do. They were also live their life in a freedom as well as happy manner in the forest. But once what happened means a dog found himself that he was not at all happy in the forest and he was not at all happy in the freedom manner what they had, because it tired of wandering from one place to another place to looking for a food or to getting a food, and even it started to frighten, it started to fear about the other things or other animals who were stronger than him, who was very powerful than he. And he thought it over and over. He thought it over and over and decided that the best thing for him to do was to become the servant of one who was stronger than anyone on earth. And he set out to find such a master. What happened? A dog found himself that he was not at all stronger than the other animal and all. He started to frighten over other animals. What he thought? Then he thought it over and over. He thought it again and again and decided that the best thing to overcome from that frighten or best thing to overcome from that fear is to do or found the best thing to do was to become the servant of one who was stronger than him, or the best thing is to become the servant, or best thing is to find the master for him. He thought that he was very frightened about other animals, he was very feared about that, and he thought that he was not at all stronger than other animals. So he thought that matter again and again, means over and over, and he decided that the best thing for him to do was to become the servant of other animal who was stronger than on the earth. Finally, a dog decided that he want to become a servant for someone who was very strong, who was very powerful than him, and he was very stronger than anyone on earth. Servant means one who serves for someone, or one who offer help, or one who do something or in some manners and all. And finally a dog decided like that, and he set out to find such a master. So the dog decided to find such a great master, or such a great or strong or powerful animal who was very strong and who was very powerful and who was very dominant than anyone on this earth. So the dog walked and he met a kinsman of his, a big wolf who was as strong as he was fierce. What happened? So the dog decided to find such a great master who was very strong than anyone on the earth. So he started to search that master, or started to search such a master. So he walked and walked. He walked thousands miles and all. He started to walk and he walked, and there he met a kinsman of his. Kinsman means relative, or someone who was relative or fierce or violent and all. So he found a wolf as his kinsman, a wolf as his relative. As I told before, wolf and dogs are looking similar, isn't it? As their tails and their face and all, they're very similar, and we can call them as a relative, like kinsman. Yes, finally the dog found his kinsman, means a relative. Who is he? He is the wolf. Yes, and a big wolf who was as strong as he was fierce. How is that big wolf? A big wolf was as strong as the dog, and he was very fierce. Fierce means very furious or cruel. Yes, the big wolf was very fierce, means very ferocious or very cruel, and finally a dog found him, and the wolf started to talk with the dog. He said that, "Where are you going, dog?" The wolf asked. "I'm looking for someone to take up service with. Would you like to be my master, wolf?" The wolf asked the dog, who was walked here and there, and he was started to wandering there to find a strong master on the earth. And finally the wolf asked a dog that, "Where are you going, dog?" "Where are you going, the dog?" the wolf asked. For this question, the dog gave answer for the wolf that, "I'm looking for someone to take up service with. Would you like to be my master, wolf?" Yes, the dog found himself that he was very frightened, isn't it? And he found big wolf now as very fierce or very cruel, and if he thought that he was very stronger than him, and hence the dog told the big wolf that, "I'm looking for someone to take up service with. I want to become a servant for the one who was very stronger than me. And would you like to be my master? I thought that you are very furious and you are very violent or cruel. So I want to be your servant. Would you like to be my master?" Wolf, the dog, said these words to the big wolf. I don't see, why not? The wolf said. And this agreed upon, the two of them went on together. Finally, the offer which was given by the dog was received by the wolf. The wolf said that, I don't see, why not? Why not possible? Sure, or definitely, I will become your master, dear dog. The big wolf said like this. And this agreed upon means by agreed these words, by accepting these words of the dog, the wolf and the dog togetherly, they went on together on the forest by agreed upon these words. They walked, and all of a sudden the wolf lifted his nose, sniffed, darted quickly off the path and into the bushes and crept deeper into the forest. The dog was much surprised. They started to walk together on the forest, and they walked and walked. They started to walk, and they are in the far distance, and suddenly the wolf lifted his nose, sniffed, darted, and quickly off the path and into the bushes and crept deeper into the forest. What happened? Suddenly, the wolf lifted his nose and he started to sniffed. Sniffed means it smelling something. When smelling something, it is called sniffed. He started to sniff and darted quickly off the path. Darted means move quickly. Quickly means suddenly or fastly. The wolf lifted his nose and started to smell something and quickly moved off the path. Means it moved off the path, means side of the path, and into the bushes. Suddenly it moved to the bushes and crept deeper. Crept means behave with servility, or what we can call humility. Means it has a feel that it was not at all master and it will be a slave and all, because it was frightened for something, it was feared for something, it has no courage at all, and so it rushed into the side of the path and it moved quickly, and it quickly off to the path as well as into the bushes which was covered there, and it crept deeper into the forest, and suddenly it started to move fastly into the forest. The dog was much surprised. Before that, the wolf was agreed upon the thought of the dog, and he decided that yes, obviously I want to become your master and all. He told such words to the dog, and now the wolf walked or rushes towards to the bushes as well as to the forest as quick as possible. By seeing these, the dog was much surprised. The dog was much surprised. The dog was very curious because it was unexpected to him that why the wolf was doing so. And finally, what's come over you, master? He asked. He didn't stop his surprise, and so he finally asked the wolf that, what's come over you, master? What's the problem? What are the things come over you, master? Why are you running into the forest, or why are you moving very quickly into the bushes? He asked. What has frightened you so? What has frightened you so, or why you are feared so much? The dog asked the wolf. Can't you see? There is a bear out there, and he might eat up both of us, you and me. For the question of the dog, the wolf said that, can't you see? Are you not able to see? See, there is a bear out there, and he might eat up both of us, you and me. If you and me staying here means, or we cannot move quickly means, definitely that big bear will eat us, or he might eat up both of us, means you and me. So I am rushed into the bushes or the forest. Are you not able to see that bear? The wolf said like this to the dog. Seeing that the bear was stronger than the wolf, the dog decided to take up service with him, and he left the wolf and asked the bear to be his master. Now the dog decided that the wolf was not stronger than the bear. The bear was very stronger than the wolf, and the bear was very powerful than the wolf. So by seeing the fear of that big wolf, the dog decided that he take up service with the bear, not with the wolf. And so the dog left the company of the wolf, and he asked the bear that he want to become his servant and the bear should be his master. The bear agreed to this readily and said, "Let us go and find a herd of cows. I will kill a cow and then we can both eat our fill." What happened? The bear agreed to this readily and said, "Let us go and find a herd of cows." Readily means hesitation or unwillingness. The bear was not ready to accept the words of the dog as quick as possible like wolf. With hesitation and with unwillingness, the bear finally agreed the thoughts of the dog, and he said, "Let us go and find a herd of cows. Let us go together and we can find the herd of cows," means group of cows, "and I will kill a cow and then we can eat together, or we can both eat our fill. We can fill our stomach and we can eat together and we can have a better or good eat or food together. I can kill a cow." These words of bear shows his power or shows his courage. They walked on and soon saw a herd of cows. Both the dog and the bear walked together. Finally, the dog left the company of the wolf and joined the company of bear, and they walked together, and soon they saw a herd of cows, means a group of cows there. And but just as they were about to come up to it, they were stopped by a terrible noise, and the cows were moving loudly and running in a panic in all directions. Suddenly, the dog and the bear stopped there by hearing a terrible noise of the herd of the cows. Let us continue the story in the next class of our Let us Yes, dear children, continue this story in the next session. Now we are going to recall the story what we have did in today's class. Yes. Once dogs were their own masters and they lived in the forest in freedom and nobody can control them, and they lived there in their own way as the way wolves do. And once what happened, a dog found himself was sick and means very diseased, and he was very tired of moving or wandering from one place to another place for looking for a food or for getting a food, and he was very frightened of those who were very stronger than him. And finally what happened, he thought it over and again, and finally he come to the conclusion that he has to decide that the best thing for him to do was to find a great master or find a powerful master and to become a servant for him. And it was a great thing, and because he was that master should be very stronger than anyone on the earth, and it will be very pleasure to serve such a master. The dog decided like that, and he walked and walked around the forest, and finally he met a relative of him. He is none other than the big wolf, and he thought that he was very cruel, and he was very strong, and he was very furious than him. And finally he decided to become a servant for him, and he asked that, I want to become your servant and you should become my master. The wolf agreed upon these thoughts, and they walked together upon the forest, and suddenly the wolf moved towards the bushes, and it moved towards the forest. And by looking this, the dog was very surprised, and it was very curious that why the wolf did so. And finally it asked with that wolf, and the wolf said that, are you not able to see the bear which was very stronger than me? And if we are staying here means the bear will definitely eat both of us. And finally the dog decided that the bear was very stronger than the dog, and he decided to take up service with the bear, and hence the dog left the wolf and asked the bear to be his master. And finally the bear agreed to this with unwillingness or with hesitation, and finally he agreed upon the thoughts of the dog, and finally they walked around the forest together. And the bear said that we will find a herd of cows, and there definitely I will kill a cow and we can have a good food together. And finally they walked on and on. Soon they saw a herd of cows, and they stopped there because of the terrible noise which they heard. This is all about the summarization of the story what we have studied today. Yes, dear children, I hope you understood today's class. Thank you.